You already know what it is. We here. This is the Evergreen Pod. We back and better than ever. I am DM. I'm here with the homies. Will, you in this thing?
Hey, man, I'm ready, man. Hey, like and subscribe, man. Hit that button, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's going to be a great show, and I'm turned and ready to go.
Hey, I'm ready to go too. Troy, you in here?
I'm in this thing.
Hold on, talk up, Troy. We can't hear you, Troy.
I said I'm in this thing.
Troy got his hands like this, like he's ready to go to work on it.
He working on something.
Swag, you in here?
What up, what up, what up?
On the mic, EJ on the ones and twos. What up, what up, what up? We are back. We here. We got some things to talk about. It is still playoffs. I feel like this playoffs has been long as I don't know, y'all. It feels longer. I know it usually goes into June, but God, dog, I just feel like it's been dragging out.
And it's getting better.
And it's getting better. This feels like it's probably the best series of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm talking about basketball. Maybe not star-studded.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That was the Lakers Warriors. But this series is probably, I don't know, y'all. I think they got it right.
I mean, as far as like playoffs, like the best series to me was the Golden State and Sacramento Kings series. That was
It was. I ain't gonna lie.
Like I felt like I was in the stadium. That's how live that was.
Wow.
Was that surprising to you? Did that catch you off guard with Sacramento, with the arena?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I was not expecting that at all.
Okay.
Like I've seen Sacramento in the playoffs, but I think they fans like turned up this year.
Yeah. And that thing what they call the beam, the thing
like,
they hit,
the beam,
like the beam, bro.
That had me so confused.
Bro, I ain't know. I was like, what they telling me about light the beam? I was like, man, what they talking about?
Yeah, I was thinking a whole other lifestyle.
Turn the TV off.
This ain't going our way.
This ain't what we want right here. I don't know what they got going on over there.
I really do think, like you were saying, they got it right because they settled it on the court. In the previous series, it wasn't, the referees weren't taking over.
Yeah.
They missed some calls and stuff like that, but they didn't just fully take over a complete game.
Right.
They still settled on the court. So I think they did get it right.
Yep.
Pat Riley, man, Eric Spoelstra,
man,
Coach Malone doing their thing, man. Like
doing their thing.
We really seeing schemes come out.
We're really seeing schemes,
Absolutely.
and we're really seeing. I think it's not just as players and as coaching, that's kind of basketball I like. This is a finals for. This is not a final for the casuals.
Yeah.
You know how Swag? So I got to talk about the casuals.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah, this is not a final for the casuals. This is a final for the savants. Mm-hmm. The ones that really pay attention. We got a savant here, basketball savant here, but I told him I wasn't going to drop a dime on him. Yeah. He in the room right now. But,
DJ.
But this is a finals, and I'm appreciating it. I knew it was going to be, I felt like it was going to be a little boring. Mm-hmm. And I might have been a little jaded because I wanted the Lakers and Brown them to go.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm out. But now that I'm seeing it, I think they got it right. I think the teams that are supposed to be in there, and I'm loving seeing like that game too. Mm-hmm. Man, I watched it. I was at a dinner, so I was kind of watching on my phone or whatever. But when I saw Jimmy bring the ball up and he slowed it down, and he started pointing and telling everybody what screens to make, and I saw one play. It was one play they on the right wing almost, right? And Max Strus comes in and screens for Jimmy, right? Mm-hmm. But he doesn't set the screen. Aaron Gordon anticipates it, and he slips to the corner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jimmy dropped out to him and hit the three. And I was like, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? You're making the play be what you want it to be.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that, man. And I something else I seen too, I texted. Man, the way that they inserted Kevin Love.
Yeah.
And it freed up Bam, man, to play
Smart.
more freely.
Smart.
I think they learned that from watching the previous film with what the Lakers did with Anthony Davis. So they did the same thing with Bam that they did with Anthony Davis. They took him off of him, and then so he was able to roam, and it actually opened up his offensive game too because he wasn't playing defense so much on. Joker's a big dude,
He's
bro.
a big dude, bro.
Like that
big
is
smart dude. Big.
That is a problem, man.
Right, bro.
And so the intensity level of the Heat, it rose. And now they're going back to Miami. So now we about to really see what's going to happen in Game 3.
Yeah, buddy.
And you always need some of them veteran dudes that just come out the bench and give you like those smart plays. Like K-Love was taking charges, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
that makes a difference.
It makes a difference because it makes players like Aaron Gordon afraid to just drive to the lane and do whatever he wants because now you got to think. He got to think whether he's going to finish or pass it because someone is actually making him think about what he's going to do. Think about what to do.
Right.
Make a smart play. And I was telling one of my brother who I was talking to, I said, if you're going to let anybody beat you in this series, let it be him.
Aaron Gordon?
Yeah, let him be the one who have to make decisions. You play defense on Murray, and you let him be the one to make decisions. Let him get them open shots and all that kind of. If he beat you, good job. You did your job. You feel me? But other than that, don't be letting Jokic and them boys go off like they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, some school of thought, and I watched this. I sent it to y'all in the group because remember the reporter asked Spoelstra, and it was such a I saw that, then I saw something else from another championship, like a big time championship coach, and he a player champion, right? But he asked Spoelstra, he said, well, and this is what we were saying when we talked. Let Joker be a scorer as long as he don't get the assist and stuff like that, right? And it said turn him into a scorer, which I believe that because I saw him score 50. It was like 51 against the Suns, against the Chris Paul Suns, right? You remember that Chris Paul? But I watched him score 51 against the Suns, and he lost.
He lost.
You know what I'm saying? These are the, y'all remember way back in the gap when you see AI scoring 50 and 60, but they losing.
Winning.
Kobe did it for some years when they had the dark years. We would see LeBron did it sometimes. I don't know if 50, 60, but they're scoring a lot of buckets, but they were losing because it was just, well, you can go ahead and get yours. It was always the thing. And so Spoelstra kind of, he got upset. Talking about it's an untrained eye. He really went in about it. But I saw that thing with Steve Kerr and Draymond. And Steve Kerr said, listen, I already know what they saying in the locker room.
Yep.
Yeah.
They saying, go ahead, just shut everybody else down.
Yep.
Let me ask y'all, what else is there to do?
That's it. All you can do is play Jokic straight up one-on-one and play everybody else, but really guard everybody else. Don't leave off the shooters. Stay on the corner threes. Jamal Murray going to get him, but he also going to miss some time like he did at the end of the game.
Absolutely. And if I can get him to be an 18-point to 20-point scorer, and not a 30, not a 28 to a 30, 35 score, I got a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because the way the Nuggets are set up, they're a real team.
They're a real team.
Like it's not superstar driven. So they're not gonna have anybody else who really takes over the game besides them two.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you limit one of them, Jokic could get 100. They're gonna lose.
Right.
One of the things I seen Draymond Green also point out on one of his podcasts, and he said it's just how they basically root for one another. Like they don't get upset with one another.
Yep.
And that's why you see these guys playing so good together. Like they had one play where you see Jamal Murray like trying to cook this dude at the end, and Jokic wide open, and he shoots up a three. But you don't see Jokic like slapping his hands, like just making it like just trying to show openly that he's upset that he just took this bad shot.
Right.
He was like dang, he missed it.
It is what it is. Got to go to the next play.
But that means a lot, you know what I'm saying?
It does.
That lets you still play inside your game because people don't realize how hard it is to play when you playing with like other superstars and you don't know, and you take a shot that you so used to taking, but you just worrying about what they thinking.
Now you got to rethink that shot. Yeah.
You scared. You feel me? And these dudes just playing free. Like even with Jimmy with the Miami Heat, them dudes just playing free. This man missed 10 shots, bro, and come back the next game and shoot the same shot and just as confident as ever. Bro.
He sure does, man. He sure does.
That made me think of something, man. I'm trying to Google it right quick, man. Maybe Swag might know. Is Jamal Murray from Canada?
Yeah,
he is.
So that's European. That's not. They don't have that American ego with them.
That thing, man.
So I think that's what it is. When you said that just now, it made me think about it. Jokic from where he from, Murray from where he from,
and that's Coach Malone's coaching style too.
And they're not Americanized, right? He's a great Olympic type coach, Coach Malone. Like so, and that's why he's so hard on them. Like some of the greatest players in the NBA never won a championship, but they won in the Olympics.
Right.
Like a Charles Barkley.
Right.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
So it's different type of intensity in those Olympics. So I understand what Coach Malone doing, and that's maybe why that might be the secret to their sauce.
Well, it probably is a secret to the sauce because it's about to be the secret to the sauce of the NBA.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Y'all get what I'm saying? We've been talking about that a lot lately. That all your biggest stars are international.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go. We always talk about it. Jokic,
Giannis,
Giannis, and B.
Are the last MVPs all been foreign?
You know what I'm saying? Who up after that? Steph. You know what I'm saying? Is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about. Who's name the best American players right now?
Steph.
Bron still. KD still.
And all them boys old.
Yeah,
but
right. They older.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Giannis is what? 20 what?
I think 26.
26? Yeah. Luka 20 what? 3? 24? Maybe 24, 25 maybe? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Jamal Murray young?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and Jokic's not old either. Yo, he just look like he play like yo, but he not. So it's that type of basketball, and I think it's making a difference. We're about this series means a lot.
Yeah.
I think I was saying that to you the other day is how a lot the NBA is catering is they're catering it for them. Like they're making an NBA built for them. That's why like I was saying like you don't really see veteran players on teams anymore. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we can all agree. A player like DeMarcus Cousins and Dwight Howard still should be in the NBA right now.
Yeah, 100%.
And if they are in the
100%.
NBA right now, even if they are backups on teams, they're a help to these teams as far as like stopping somebody like Jokic.
100%.
Jokic is like he's like Shaq in the NBA right now.
Right.
I'm watching this dude move.
Unstoppable,
people, bro.
unstoppable. He's unstoppable.
He moving people.
Me and Swag was having a conversation today, and I kept on saying like I couldn't get it through my head. Swag was looking at me. He was like, "What you talking about?" I was like, "Why do they keep saying he the best player in the world
Because
right
the
now?"
game boring, bro.
His game is boring. And then, but Swag said something. He said, "But he's unstoppable. Can't nobody stop him."
Yeah,
And I said,
that's true.
"You know what? You right.
Yeah,
as much as
yeah,
I
like Jokic game remind me of what the way it's perceived. Like it reminds me of like how people perceive Tim Duncan. Like
yeah,
Tim Duncan was good at everything.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
Yep,
Like his game was boring.
right,
boring.
right.
So it was never like, you know.
They,
How,
you know, they
how
never,
they
you
find
know,
themselves in the markets.
they never talk about Tim.
They find
You know,
themselves
they
in
never
the
talk about
weirdest
Tim and
markets.
top players. Tim got 5.
Yep.
Bro.
Never.
They never. You don't even know who Tim is on EJ. EJ look like. EJ acted like this. He did this.
And technically, Tim Duncan not from here either.
No, he not. No, he not.
From
Right.
the Bahamas, huh?
Right.
None of them. None,
Virgin Island.
no,
Virgin
yeah,
Islands.
Virgin. None of them.
Yeah.
Him, Ginobili, or Tony Parker. Kawhi ain't from here neither.
Alien.
It was- but it's that style of play, man. And I think this series is very important for. I don't want to overhype it, but for the scheme of the future of the NBA and what it looks like, because it's a different type of basketball. Which brings me to, I'm about to ask a question, and this is, I guess, a dope segue. Who's Miami's point guard?
Right now?
Yeah, who's Miami's point guard? I don't know.
Isn't it Gabe
Is
Vincent?
it is it Gabe Vincent?
Yeah, Gabe Vincent.
Is Gabe Vincent? All right, and I'm about to jump. I'm gonna ask the next question too. Is Gabe Vincent, in your opinion, Troy, is Gabe Vincent a score first point guard, or is he a facilitator? Now, and you know, I know we hadn't watched a ton of Miami games this year. Nobody really has. Well, none of us for sure.
Yeah.
But if you see him now from the playoffs, we've been paying attention to him a lot in the playoffs. Do you see him as, and Swag, this is a question for everybody. Do you see him as a score first point guard, or do you see him as a facilitator? And go ahead.
I mean, is this an option, like just as an all-around point guard? Like, cause
That would be
I don't-
facilitator.
That would be a facilitator to me.
Okay.
The all-around point guard or score first. Like when Gabe Vincent come down, is he? Nobody comes down and really like, I'm about to jack this up unless it's the end of the game. All right, nobody really plays like that. But when I say score first, it's almost like he's a scorer more than a floor general.
Yeah.
What do you think that about Gabe Vincent?
No.
What about you, Swag?
No, not really.
So you think he's a general? You think he's like a traditional point guard?
No. I don't think he's a
dropped
traditional
27
point
on
guard. Like I think he's like more like a combo guard. And I know what you're getting into.
A combo guard,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? But like the game is like changing to where, because Jimmy Butler, he's a floor general.
So I was about to ask, if he's not, then who's the floor general on Miami?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
All right. So my next question, I'm about to jump again. So, and I got another question following this. I'm going somewhere though. Jamal Murray, what kind of point guard is he? Is he score first or
I think he had score first.
Yeah.
who's the floor general?
Jokic.
Jokic.
All right.
Yeah.
But Murray will get you 10 assists. He might get you 30, but he might get you 30 and 11 assists.
But 10 assists doesn't necessarily make you a floor general. Like that doesn't him having like Russell Westbrook used to give you 13
Yeah.
assists, but he wasn't a floor general to me.
To me,
He just
to me, Murray is coming down to get that bucket.
Absolutely.
I'm coming down,
Yeah.
try to come off that screen and see what I can shoot.
The play I was telling you about,
Uh-huh.
it proved that that's what he thinking, scoring first, because here's Jokic wide open, bruh, and he just over there dancing with the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he thinking about getting the bucket first.
So,
But is he really a point guard though? Or is he just listed as a point guard?
and see, that's the thing I'll be talking. Me and Swag were talking about today. That sometimes we list players based on the height. They
Yep.
talked about Kyrie. Said if everybody says if Kyrie was 6'7", he'd be one of the best basketball players we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But because he's what 6'1", 6'1", 6'2", or something like that. Now he has to be categorized as a point guard, even though he's probably more like a
two guard.
like a two guard, right? So here's my question. You ready for this?
I feel like that about Murray. I feel Murray a two.
Yep. But it's because of where he at. You know what I'm saying? Who is the two on that team?
Is it KCP?
Yeah, I think it's Pope. Yeah.
Yeah, KCP. All right. What old boy play?
Porter.
Yeah, he played 3, huh?
Yeah, three.
He a big 3.
He a big. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get on that because I hate. Never mind. I hate seeing potential and it's not being lived. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. So here's my question: Can you? And we get into this. You ready for this? And shout out to Coach Sean.
Yeah, man.
Y'all go check out the 2 Plays Ahead podcast. It debuted. You know, today is I don't know what today's date is, but he debuted today. Sometime this week. Y'all go check it out. It's on YouTube, all over the place, man. And check it out, Coach Sean. Support him. But he started off his first episode called The Evolution of the Point Guard. And we went way back, man. We talking about Bob Cousy. We started talking about Pistol Pete.
Magic Johnson,
Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Like just going down through the years of the transition or the change of the point guard. And he asked a question, so I'm gonna ask y'all. And we kind of talked about it. But I'm gonna ask y'all. I asked Swag today, and we're kind of going back and forth. Can you win a championship with a score first point guard? And if so, who's done it?
The Cavs.
How? Explain to me. No, it's good. Explain to me.
With Kyrie Irving.
With Kyrie. Yeah. But they had a floor general. They had already had a point. They had a point forward.
Well, you're saying as your
Yeah. He's your primary ball handler, but he's a score first guy because Kyrie came up, right? But LeBron was a point forward.
Yeah.
So you got somebody.
Yeah.
Doing it. Yeah, I was even about to say, this year we might see it first, but then I realized even though Jamal Murray is the point guard, Jokic is your floor general.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, has it been done? Who has it been done with? A score for who would be a score for point guard to y'all?
Russell Westbrook.
Dame.
All right, Dame is a score first point guard. Russell.
I feel like in that situation, I feel like Dame has to be a score first point guard.
True.
I feel like if you put Dame with somebody like LeBron or just another floor general type player, I think Dame.
But then he not the floor general. That's the argument. It's like you're not a true point guard.
Yeah.
A true point guard is a floor general first.
Let's go. Let's do this. We're gonna get the score first point.
Yeah.
Let's go to true point guard. Let's go. Let's name the ones that we've known over the years.
The
Even from way
prototypical
back.
one right now is Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, Rondo.
Rondo, Chris Paul.
Rondo.
Jason Kidd.
Yep.
Yep. Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby was nice.
Mike Bibby
nice.
was.
He was a scorer, though.
But he was a score. But was he score first? I don't know. I think he had to score on that team.
He had to. He was nice though. He was nice, man.
Bobby Jackson was the scorer on that team.
Bobby
Jackson's coming to the game wide open, boy.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to think. Was Derek Fisher?
No,
he was just straight up.
What he just? He's a role player.
Coming off the bench, just shooting.
He role player.
He was
Role
scoring.
player.
Came up last night. DeRyan Williams, D. Will. D. Will. Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose scored. He probably scored first.
Penny Hardaway.
Score first. Penny was a floor general.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like all these dudes that we naming, like Darren Williams. I feel like he didn't really have no. They built a team around him. Like they never. I don't think you really got to see them be a point guard like Chris Paul.
That they could have been.
Yeah,
and it's because of not having a team, not putting them in a position.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash
came up last night.
Steve Nash.
But Steve Nash wasn't the scorer first. He could score, but he wasn't scorer first.
Nah, he was floor. Yeah, right. I'm trying to think. Floor general. Come on, there's a bunch more we probably missing. Think. I mean,
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Payton. John Stockton. Sheesh. John Stockton. Mark Jackson. He don't get enough props, bro.
Yeah. No, for real.
Have you ever watched Mark Jackson play, bro?
Brilliant IQ.
Yeah, man.
What about somebody like Jason Williams? White chocolate Jason Williams.
He tough for me. He was
a floor general.
Yeah. He was. He's a floor general that can get a bucket anytime he wanted to.
But
I actually want him to shoot more.
Yeah, his game though got off when he passed the ball, like how you just passed him. I think he was flashy. He wasn't really like he was just flashy because
But y'all seen why he said he played like that? He came out recently with an interview and he said it's because the side of the school that he lived on, they wherever he grew up at, their town was split in half. The school was in the middle. They had a white side and a black side. He grew up on the white side, but the only court in town was at the school. So all the kids would meet every day and play there.
Oh, wow.
And so for him to stay on the court, he had to develop his game different from being an average white guy.
Oh, wow.
That's how he developed his game like that.
Oh, that's
he
crazy.
wanted to run longer.
Right.
Because
Wow.
once you off, you might be off for 2
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a lot of people out there, boy. I used to hate going to the gym. You got 40, 50 people in there, boy. You got to wait 3 games before you get on.
What?
And then you get on with somebody trash and you lose.
He missed a shot and then you're like,
You
bro,
gotta wait a long time.
You know,
I'm gone, man.
you be up there talking about, I'll run with y'all. I'll run with y'all.
Bro, I hate that. Dog.
See what I did, huh? You
You see what I did? You out there scouting recruit. Boy, trying to make the team, bro. I'm trying to think.
Would y'all say Andre Miller?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Andre Miller's
That
full
boy used to
general.
move in slow motion.
Andre Miller. We talked about Eric Snow
Eric
on the
Snow,
pod yesterday.
yeah.
Eric Snow. Come on, man. We got some more, man. Because I'm missing some guys right now. I'm starting to think of some of these teams.
I mean, there's a lot of point guards, but as far as like true point guards, that's where I'm kind of like trying to, find out.
Trey Young ain't no true point guard.
No, he'll score first. Well, all right, let's switch then. Let's go score first point guard. Let's name some. I got a good one right now. You ready? Stevie Franchise, boy. Boy, I thought about Stevie Franchise. Stephon Marbury. Marbury, yeah, boy. They gonna get that bucket, boy.
Boy,
Brandon
Jennings.
Jennings.
Yes.
Brandon Jennings was like that.
Nice,
Lights
man.
out, bro.
Brandon Jennings. But it's all these names are proving something to us. It's proving the conversation.
I said, what was Damon Stoudemire?
Oh, Damon Stoudemire.
No, flow
He's
general.
more flow general.
Flow
Okay,
general.
okay.
He's a flow general that's a bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was Spud Webb?
I don't know.
He
I didn't watch him.
I gotta go back.
He was too small for me to comment.
Yeah, him and Muggsy, huh? Him and
I ain't even about
Muggsy.
to- I don't even-
Muggs is flow general.
Yeah, Muggsy Boy was a floor general.
Yeah, floor
but they
general.
say that boy defense was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, he's right there with the basketball.
can't dribble.
As soon as you dribble, he got his hand on there.
They say it was so quick, bro.
He was a. Hey, let me tell you something. And I don't know if y'all, but when I watched, it was Muggsy Bogues, Grandmama. Y'all remember Grandmama Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning, Kendall Gill.
Yep, Kendall Gill was nice.
Hey, that squad should have won a championship. They didn't win because of the era they was in, of course. But they were good,
Yeah,
bro.
they was
I remember
good, man.
playing with them on NBA Jam, boy.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
So, bro, the NBA jams, bro, that was unfair.
Hey, bro, totally unfair, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Score first. We said Derrick Rose already, right? Trey Young is that. Now, what do you categorize? And we had an interesting take on this. What do you categorize Steph as?
Man.
Oh, Steph, he a score. He a scorer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I
but
know he's a scorer, but he's just scorer first.
Yeah, he a scorer first.
Is he?
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he a score first, but he not like a score first like a
Draymond a facilitator.
Right, yeah.
What I think.
He is.
Steph
Draymond
Steph
is a
knows
facilitator.
I'm the bucket getter. I'm going
Right.
to get the bucket.
Right.
Even I'm talking about even back. I want to say like even when they had the other team that they had.
Before Klay Thompson, all them
Yeah,
got there.
'cause
Yeah.
I
He's
think
he's behind Monte
Ellis.
Ellis, yeah.
Monte
No, I'm
Ellis used to
saying
get
as
some
far as when
buckets.
they
Now,
had-
he's a scorer. He's a
That boy
scorer.
used to
Baron
get
Davis,
Bruh.
scoring guard.
That's why people thought they was gonna trade Steph when he kept on getting injured.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They had some dogs, bro.
Hey, boy, I remember-
Steven Jackson them was over there too.
Hey,
Jackson.
we had season ticket when Baron was playing New Orleans.
Jason Richardson.
G Rich used to get up.
Yeah, Jay Rich, boy.
Lord.
Ooh. Mike, you know who else to get up to? I'm switching subjects now. Michael Finley, boy. Yeesh.
Dallas.
But you saying about Steph? You were saying something about Steph?
I about to say not. I was thinking about the team more so with when they had Barbosa and Livingston.
That first championship
Yeah,
team.
because I think they
Livingston was the
definitely
facilitator on that one.
had Yeah, I think he was the facilitator. On
Wait,
that.
how did they? Hold on, let's go back. I got to think about
Steph
this
had
now.
to score there though.
No, but yeah, he did. He did.
had to score with them.
It was
I think his game evolved though into a all around point guard. now.
well. I remember when he was at Davidson, he was nothing but a bucket.
Yeah.
And I mean, at that point, he had to be that to be seen.
Davidson.
You know what I'm saying? And the take was sure that he's a high volume scorer, but he does it selflessly.
Yeah,
Which is one of the top qualities of a
Point guard.
of a traditional point guard. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm trying to go back and think, but you got me thinking now because if you had Barbosa was a point guard, and
But he was a scorer first. He knew this.
Yeah, I'm running to the rim. I'm going through. Ain't nobody gonna catch me. I'm faster than everybody,
Right.
boy. Speedy Gonzalez, right?
Andale.
Him.
Andale.
And what's the other one you said?
Livingston was the point guard.
Livingston was a point guard too. They say Livingston was a dog.
He was.
To the injury.
They say if he wouldn't got injured,
He was coming out of high
injury.
school. Yeah,
To
he
the
was.
injury, bro.
Yeah.
Sheesh, him.
He played for the Clippers.
See people like him. People like
But that
him.
Clippers team was so stacked.
Man, they was dog,
He
bro.
got hurt.
They was. Remember Corey McGetty?
Corey McGetty.
Yeah, boy.
B. Miles.
Yeah, boy.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, boy. They had a squad,
Elton
boy.
Brand.
They had a squad. It was hood, but they had a squad,
Let me stop
dog.
talking. DJ. Let me stop
You
talking.
hear him, man? You hear him, man? You hear him,
Let me
man?
stop
He letting he open his bag up right now. I think him is I'm jumping, but Corey McGetty, like not Corey McGetty, Livingston. I wish I would him. Like somebody like Brandon Roy, I wish I'd have seen him play out his career.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know what you'd have got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of. I mean, we talk about Grant Hill. We talk about Penny too. You know what I'm saying? But like you just don't know what you would have got from that man.
Yeah, man. We talk about like players who got injured that if we had the opportunity to see them, bro, like I think Brandon Roy is one of the ones that I would have loved to see a full career out of.
And he played what 4 or 5 seasons,
Yeah, and I'm talking about the dog.
but
nice, man.
What position he played?
Brandon Roy was a 3. Brandon Roy was a 3.
Brandon Roy?
Yeah, Brandon Roy was 3 because Brandon
That
Roy
was 2, huh?
No, he was about 6, but he was about 6'7".
He was big.
Oh,
Yeah,
He about
was
6'7",
nice.
6'8",
He was nice,
if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can look it up.
Nah, he
Y'all
up there.
basketball heads don't get mad at me. Huh? But
Get in the comments.
yeah, get in the comments. But he was a dog, and that mid range, that midi,
Yes.
boy, ain't nobody had that midi. He had that fadeaway midi, and that mug was
Think
nice.
about this, bro. Like, if these dudes play a long career, let's just say they keep, because a lot of these organizations drafted some good players, but a lot of their players just wind up getting hurt.
Right.
So just imagine like the Blazers keeping him. You mess around, still somehow getting Dame. I'm just
Right. Right.
They get Dame with.
Would
that
they have
dog.
crossed?
But they messed up though.
Would they years would have crossed?
You know why
Oh,
they? No,
I'm just
it would've
saying if he had a
it'd've
long
been late.
If had a long career,
But
right.
They messed up not getting Durant. The Blazers,
Oh,
because they
yeah.
took what the big name was that stayed injured
Or was it
from
Greg
Ohio
Oden. They
State.
got
Greg
Greg
Oden.
Greg
Yeah,
Oden.
they could have got
See,
Durant.
he another one.
He another one.
If he didn't get injured,
He another
I think
one.
Greg Oden will be a dog.
He
bro.
another
Oh,
one.
yeah, for sure.
They
He another
they
one.
medical team must be bad, bro.
He another one.
They medical team got to be trash.
Bro,
That boy had no
you
cartilage, huh?
listen when when let me tell you something when. There's a difference, and we had this we had this conversation with me and Swag. There's a difference. When I saw that LeBron in the offseason went and trained with a former Navy SEAL to see how to step and see how to stride to where he can get from one end of the court to the other end with taking the least amount of steps, because he's thinking, I have a finite amount of steps in my career.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my 30,000 step, and I'm only on 2,000. But I realize that I have a finite. These is the type of vision that you're gonna go work out with him to know how many steps you gotta take to get. That's why he was able to get that block on Iguodala in that game. Like y'all, if y'all watched it, he wasn't supposed to get there.
No
Nah,
way.
he wasn't.
No way.
But it's a stride, and it wasn't that he was thinking, I got to take stride. Now, it become clockwork because he trained that way. You get what I'm saying? But to be thinking that way, players thinking that way, I think that a lot of players, and I wish they would have, a lot of players and a lot of organizations, you talking about the training staffs, they don't take the hint. They don't catch on to what's going on. Right. I'm not talking about LeBron talking about he's spending $1 million on his body. Not even that. It's just, and if you did, they got the money to do it. A lot of these stars got the money to do it. But being able to see it from the long term and make the investment now for what's going to happen then.
Yeah, I think the medical
Do the
staff,
studies, man.
Yeah.
the medical staff do have something to blame because your boy Alonzo, he's a product of a poor medical staff, bro.
Product of poor medical staff and what else?
They won't say the man daddy shoes, but that ain't really, I don't think that's really the case.
Big
That man-
baller brain.
that man-
Hold on. Any of y'all got any triple B's?
Huh? No, I ain't. First of all, them was a 450. I ain't about to buy
Boy, yeah, boy, that boy.
Man, my cousin ordered some of them things. Them things still ain't come in.
Oh man, there it is.
Still ain't come in, dog.
Hey, there it is. You see what I'm saying? But like you said, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Prayers up for Lonzo, man, because I really want to see Lonzo play.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I don't. He's another one. He's another one. I may not feel like him about Brandon Roy and all them, but I do feel like I would want to see his career go on.
Yeah, I was like a quiet fan of Lonzo. Like,
Oh no, you was vocal.
I was rooting for my
Hey,
man.
he was
dog.
nice though. He was
I
nice,
was rooting
man.
for my man. Like
Yeah.
I was just seeing his career kind of like make that change. And bro, like his first year was Chicago. Them dudes being the number 1 seed. And I really wanted to see what they was gonna look like in the playoffs with
Right.
all of them playing. Bro.
Right.
And I think that you
Now
see,
Lonzo's a facilitator.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He a traditional point guard.
Yeah,
But he
100%.
can't now.
Even
he
him
can't shoot
getting a
though.
better
He-
jump
he-
shot, that made him even better traditional point guard.
It
to
still
me.
ain't better.
Who?
The jump shot.
It still ain't better.
Boy, you crazy.
It's straighter.
It still
It's
ain't
straighter.
better.
It ain't.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
above
it
the
ain't-
The man
ain't
shot
coming from over here no
the
more.
man shot 38%. Will, come on, bro.
From 3.
Yes, Lonzo. Go
What
back-
year?
His first year was Chicago,
I ain't never.
It's just, you
and
know,
his last year with the
Yeah,
his
he
last year
wide
with
open.
his last year with
he
the
wide
Hornets.
open.
Come on, Will.
He doing his
He
job
doing
well.
his job well, Will. We gotta make it. He doing it well, Will.
Just every episode, just take a
La-
clip
la-
I say, just
la-
put that
Hey,
on there.
Trev.
LaMelo is. Huh?
Trev, you better tell Will how I defend people I like, bro.
Yeah,
I already
he
know.
do. Hey,
I know.
Look, hold on. These people. For the listeners, let me tell y'all something. Do not get in the comments and talk about Chris Paul. Don't talk about him. Don't talk about Chris Paul. Don't talk about Lonzo. Kind of don't talk about Kobe, but mainly Chris Paul and Lonzo. Don't talk about him. I've had these discussions already.
And AR-15.
And AR-15, he doing it well, Will. Well, let's talk. Look, I want to get on AR-15. Can I?
He about to get that bag. Shout out to the IRS,
From who?
man.
From who?
From
Shout
who?
out to the IRS,
From
man.
who?
The IRS is killing right now, man. Man, Trail sent us something the other day.
Bro, the IRS, I'm trying to sign to them. I'm trying to
making
sign to the
money.
IRS taking free agents. I'm trying to sign to the IRS, boy.
Bro, I didn't
Boy, I
know
play for the
that.
IRS international team, boy.
Now, I see why these boys be trying to get all that money that
Yeah,
they get because
yeah.
they know that just because
Bro.
what you see.
So let's do the numbers. Because of tax brackets, all right? This is basic American tax brackets. This is not sports. This is just basic American tax brackets. Because of tax brackets, when you're making a certain, I think you're making over $500,000, maybe $1 million, they put you in upper class.
Yep.
And a lot of times, now you're talking 40, 50% taxes, unless you know how to, do what you got to do.
Taxation
You
without
know what I'm saying?
representation.
You see what I'm saying? But so now every contract we see, this is why nobody has a problem reporting these big contracts. Because if you see $100 million contract, you already know you can count 50. You can count at least 47.
Yeah.
For sure. Which you're still gonna get 43, but you got federal taxes, then you got state taxes, depending on what state they in.
Then you got baby mama tax.
Then you got baby mama
Never mind.
Zion. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I had to do it. You got baby mama taxes. You about to get them baby mama taxes. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking about that, man, and they broke down. I saw the one with Jokic, and they broke down Jimmy's. It's virtually, literally half.
Man, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Which don't get me wrong. If you're making 46 million, let me come back down to earth now. If your contract say 46 in a year, and you brought home 26, that's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But compared to what could have been or what you could have had, man, that's crazy.
But like, all states ain't. Like, I don't think all states tax the same.
No, they don't.
They
They don't, and
They
that's why certain teams certain players be trying to get traded to certain.
They be trying to go to Miami. They be
They
trying
try-
to go to LA.
they trying to go
be
Miami.
trying to Texas.
Because they know that's where the breaks at. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. I'm gonna sign to the IRS national team.
I
man.
seen that before what you had seen, but I seen when they broke down what Kyrie made,
Yeah.
and I was like, bruh, New York don't play.
No, they do not play, bro.
That's why people be getting up out of there.
Yeah, 100%.
Like soon as they make. That's why. Like you just brought his name up, Zion. Ship him out there. He want to go.
You want to go
ahead,
out
go and
there.
pay them taxes.
Yep.
Bro. See
go
you
ahead.
later.
Yep. Go ahead and pay them taxes, bro.
So I don't know, man.
Hey, so you say hey, y'all gonna get paid? Who paying them?
So hey, who you think gonna pay AR-15?
Nah, I seen the Spurs.
We can't hear you.
I said the Spurs like willing to pay him like $100 million contract.
What?
That's what I seen.
He doing it well, Will. Hit that mug, son.
Yeah.
He
And then the
doing
Lakers
it-
wanna keep
he
him, they
doing
gotta
his
match it.
job,
Nah,
Will,
the Lakers ain't matching
and
it.
he doing it well, Will.
So they gonna pair him with the rookie.
What?
They gonna pair him with the rookie.
With Wemby?
Wemby.
Okay.
They not getting him though.
If they offer him 100,
If they all don't hit me, now they getting
They
him.
get
AR? Are they getting him?
No.
$100 million, Troy?
Let me tell you this, Trey.
4 years, $100 million.
Did y'all know that this man he got drafted by Detroit, but he turned it down just so he can play with LA?
Was
Like
it a second round pick?
Yeah, but I'm saying like he wanted to
I didn't
play
know
with
that.
LA.
I didn't know that.
He wanted to play in LA. So I believe that this dude
So he'll take a low contract then.
absolutely.
So he'll take a low contract so they get Kyrie over
yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Hey,
Because that's what he gonna have.
Absolutely.
if he do that, I am buying an AR-15 jersey and coming on the show. If they offer him $100 million and he take a low contract and stay with the Lakers, I'm an AR-15 fan.
I wonder what the going. Dante, you may know this. What up, Dante? Dante in this thing.
In the building.
Hi, everyone.
We may. I wonder what the going, and sometimes it changes, but I wonder what the going rate for a player like him is right now. Because y'all remember that year Draymond got 85, Tristan got 85 because they was in the playoffs every year against each other, and so that was the going rate for the fours, for the hustling fours, right? You know, Rudy Gobert got so much money because that's what all the big men were getting. You know what I'm saying? Even though we didn't feel like he warranted it, but that was the going rate. We see that in football a whole lot more. I wonder what the going rate for somebody like Austin Reeves is right now.
Yeah.
What those some numbers out there. What y'all think the contract? How many years and what's the number?
5 year, $80 million. I'll give him that.
Dog, that's a lot of money for that dude.
5 year, $80
It's
million.
gonna be 500.
5 for
His
100?
agent ain't gonna let him sign for nothing less.
That's the Spurs. That's the Spurs deal.
Wait,
5 for
five-
100.
five for
years,
100?
5 years for
His
100.
agent ain't gonna let him sign for no.
So that if that's the going rate,
his agent looking for his cut.
Well,
and that's what he's supposed to do.
well,
what he's supposed
well,
to
the
do. He's
Lakers
supposed- he's
can't
supposed to-
sign him for that.
So that's why I say if he gets offered that and takes less money, I am buying the jersey.
He gets offered that in Texas with no state tax.
We just talked about that. We just talked about the tax.
He better roll. I don't care. Look,
What-
you don't know how long your star power gonna last in the league. You better
100%.
strike while the iron's hot.
100%.
You better strike while the iron's hot, bro.
Remember that year Lynn
20 mil of help.
Remember that year
Linsanity
Linsanity
got his
got
bag. Yeah, he got his bag.
20 mil of help in them dog days.
Yeah, hey, I tell you. So Will,
It ain't no dog days.
So
Right.
can he thrive in San Antonio?
Yes.
like he does right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think-
but,
Oh,
so
he had
we
the
saying
perfect game for
yeah,
that.
we saying thrive. But what we saying?
If he playing the number two, if he the number 2 man,
I mean, if he do what he do this
If
year,
he
then
do
that's
what he do
thriving.
this year, that's thriving.
His
So-
numbers wasn't like no outrageous
Yeah, it's
numbers.
just
So.
like 14 points a game, bro.
Right.
Like
If he the
this
three-
man ain't no 25-point scorer.
third option. Yeah,
I think it'll be who else they got on it? It's gonna be the
well,
rookie.
Wemby gonna be the one. Wemby gonna be the one option.
Wemby and
They got somebody over
Oh, no,
there
they
that's pretty
traded
good right now.
DeJounte.
Who over there still playing?
I mean, they got Dennis Robinson over there that they got high hopes for too. He plays kind of like Dennis.
Yeah, they got a couple players over there
PG
that's
player.
pretty good, but it's just that you don't know their names.
Pop gonna base the team around him, man.
Man, how much longer Pop gonna coach, boy? God,
that was my question. When they won the lottery, I bet Pop was like, "Why we won?"
why we won the lottery? I'm trying to get out of here, man.
I think Pop was trying to go home, bro. I mean, that man didn't coach.
I think
so
so he trying to
long,
go
that man-
home.
Like he lost his wife in that while he was coaching.
Sure did.
And
Rest in peace.
everything like that, man. Like I don't know if Pop wanted to like. I'm responsible for, the next generation of the entire
Right.
basketball association.
And you know what's
Everybody
crazy?
gonna be
You know
watching.
what's crazy? He been developing
money,
other
though.
coaches
Yeah.
for so long to where he's been developing his replacement, but he been staying so long, they all been leaving on getting real jobs.
Becky Hammond rolled out.
Yeah,
Got
sure did.
Monty
sure
Williams.
did.
Monty Williams rolled
And that
out.
was a spot for her too. If she just
Tim
sat
Duncan
there.
still on staff?
Wait,
Tim
what?
Duncan's still on staff.
What y'all talking about? Beckham as head coach?
Oh yeah, she's gonna be a head coach.
It was gonna happen,
Yeah.
Troy. Troy, she's gonna be a head coach.
Yeah,
I'm not. She's gonna be a head coach, Troy. I don't know where.
it's happening in high school right now. Shout out to Hornville High School.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Hornville.
Hornville
Right.
just got a female head coach as the men's
Boys
basketball
head
coach.
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not going. Man,
It's gonna happen,
no,
Troy.
No, it's not.
Troy's gonna happen.
No,
As
it's
long as
not,
Adam
bro.
Silver commissioner of the league.
It's happening.
It's gonna happen.
It's happening.
It's not.
It's gonna happen.
Diversity.
It's gonna be a small market team.
Yep.
That was her best bet to have a small, big market like team.
It had to be like Orlando.
It's gonna be
Detroit.
Orlando,
New Orleans.
Detroit,
New Orleans.
Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? A Charlotte, something like that. Shit, I'm telling you,
It's
gonna
happening,
happen.
bro. It's happening.
Now I don't know anything about her coaching, so I don't know.
I mean, I know what respected coaches have said about her.
Right.
And a lot of people say the players respect her.
Right.
Male and female. Both, respect her. Soon after.
Yeah, that's one thing. You sitting on the bench giving instructions.
But when you got to lead a
But
team,
when
huh?
you got to lead a team, and it start getting heated, You know what I'm saying? And then let's just say your team mess around, go 15, win only 15 games that season. Oh man, we didn't see Brian when Eric Spoelstra and them started off that had that bad season. Brian bumping into Eric Spoelstra, like can she
not gonna
handle
take
all
over a
that?
team
And then
with
my thing
superstars
is
like that,
even if they kind of like not she got to kind of gain their respect and everything like that. If she start to lose them, do the organization jump behind her? Like you know what I'm saying? Like a woman.
What's the difference
You know
between
what
her
I'm
and Joe Mazzulla? Mazzulla said out loud that he lost the locker room in a press conference. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
but he got it back. He
What?
got it back.
Did Tatum get it back?
No.
No, he got it back. That's why they decided to keep
So
him.
here go the question.
that's-
Here go
I'm about to say something
the question. Here go the question. Here go the
Brad Stevens
question.
keep him.
In our state right now, prestigious institution at LSU.
Yep.
Could Kim Mulkey coach the men's basketball team? And is she a better coach than the men's basketball coach who they're currently?
I would trust her recruiting for sure. I wouldn't.
I would trust who she hires as a staff more than who the other guy hired.
Yep.
I think ball
And
is.
that's all part of it.
I think ball is different. I think I like to say basketball is basketball, but I think ball is different. I think the type of ball is different. The reason we know Caitlin now because Caitlin came in with that Steph Curry energy into a league that wasn't seeing that stuff. I've always seen those girls be able to shoot like that, like be able to shoot, you know, from three, but not like that, not like side step.
Now another 5 foot step back.
Yeah, not none
Fade away.
of that. And so what has happened is this has began a shift. Is why you think Van Lith over there at LSU. You see what I'm saying? But for the time, the game is still different. Like your main player for the game has always. That's why South Carolina struggled this year because it was always who had the biggest girl.
Yep.
If I got the biggest girl, if I got a 6'9" girl, then I'm that's athletic or that can bruise under. I'm gonna do work in the tournament.
I'm thinking about from this perspective as a woman coach, coaching in the NBA. I'm thinking about these are grown men, and I'm thinking about when the moment get heated, when the testosterone gets to flaring up between these
This is a
players.
conversation, Troy. You
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
like,
it.
can you calm them down? Because I'm telling y'all, like a lot of times, you know, we just look at it from the position of like her just sitting behind Popovich, but he's controlling the situation. Now you have to do what he's doing. You got to get.
And
these
he's not
players-
sitting behind you.
and he's not sitting behind you.
Right.
Everybody looking for you to, get everybody calmed down and everything like that. You can't be looking for somebody else. You the head coach. You can't be looking for somebody else to come and do with your job. Because then what's the point of you being there?
So who calmed down the LeBron Spoelstra situation?
Huh?
Who calmed down the LeBron Spoelstra situation?
But everybody ain't got a pat.
Pat did that.
And then Eric Spoelstra didn't back down either.
I mean,
He stood his
it's
ground.
She ain't gonna back
Again, it's
down
gonna-
either.
it's gonna take a
because
strong
you know why she's
organization
not
to
gonna
do
back
it.
down? Because her basketball skill level is still higher than some of them. Her accomplishments is even though they in the NBA, her basketball accomplishments is better than the players that she's gonna be coaching.
This is to me. This is a different.
Like I understand what you're saying.
No, to
but
me
her
this
basketball accomplishments.
to me
are
this is
better.
a different conversation than basketball right now. To me,
Bro,
this
that's
is
like
man,
you-
woman.
That's like you bringing
This
a
a woman
JV ring
boss.
to a varsity game.
No,
Like, bro, don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't come handling me, bro. You got a JV ring. Don't come handling me.
Oh, you talking about?
When you're moving up, when
Yeah,
you're moving
like
up in
you-
high school,
Like,
Well, all I know is it's going to happen,
it's gonna happen.
and we're gonna see how it's gonna fly. You know what I'm saying?
And you also need veteran leadership on the team.
You also do. You also
Yeah.
do.
Like
I
even
said,
with
it's
the,
gonna
even
be
with
a
the Nuggets,
stable
the Nuggets got
situation.
real veteran
It's going to be a
leadership.
stable situation.
It's gonna be a stable situation.
But see, that's why I said San Antonio would have been the perfect situation
Exactly.
to do it if it was going to be done.
Yeah.
You got
They
a
got
strong
younger.
GM.
They strong gym. They got younger players over there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
What's she at now? What's she at now?
Las Vegas Aces, I believe.
nah, that's
Okay.
that's the key though. Like, I think the transition would be easier for her if they had veteran players on the team. Somebody that kind of like a Udonis Haslam. You know,
To
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
one to say, everybody chill out.
Because you seen
Right, I
Jimmy
got
Butler
you.
cut up even this year sometimes, and he had to step in almost as the mediator between them and the players, and even sometimes between
Spoelstra again.
Right.
Eric
It's still
Spoelstra.
Spoelstra
It's still
again.
supposed to
You know
again,
what I'm saying?
man. What is going
But
on?
what I'm saying is the way they got the league, the
But he said it
direction,
with it.
We said he winning.
the direction they got the league going in right now, where it's just young players, and all these dudes ain't really do nothing but feel like they the stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so they head big. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nobody there to kind of put them in their place.
I'm glad you said Joe Mazzulla because today I realized, and I saw somebody else's podcast, and I like. Well, I'll say the podcast. We don't hold no Gilbert Arenas. I watch his podcast, bro. I like Gil podcast.
Gil dope, man.
But he said he really proved how trash Boston really is.
Yep.
And I never. Did y'all see the clip?
Yep,
did y'all see the clip?
I seen it.
I should have sent it to y'all.
I seen it.
I never thought about this. This is what this man said. You ready for this? He said, if you take Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, put them on the side. I can see they legit. They play on anybody team in the NBA, right? Put them on the side. He said, "Come on, Dante, what you saying?"
Jaylen Brown, bro. I don't know. You a guard that can handle a ball.
This is the truth.
Continue your point. Continue your point.
No. Let me get on Jaylen. Let me tell you why. Nah, Jaylen Brown came out as a defensive stopper. When Jaylen Brown and I was like, why did they draft this boy so high?
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown number 2, I think, in the draft.
He was high in the lottery.
Yeah, so and I was like, boy, I ain't never seen no defensive player because he ain't had no package. He didn't. So I was like, so I think they try to develop him into something that he may not be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you out here, you getting paid
They
for being there.
they Batman and Robin them. So they had one with all the offense,
Yeah.
the pretty game, and they had one that was supposed to be the dirty player.
Yeah,
and they supposed to.
that's the wrong
They
duo.
Batman and Robin.
That's the wrong
That's
duo.
what they was trying.
They not Batman. They Ren and Stimpy or something like that. Like it's like Yogi and Boo Boo. Like quote me. He should be playing somewhere else. But anyway, take them 2 out.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he
Right.
would still start on every other team.
He
in the NBA.
I'm not. He's still an all
no,
NBA
yeah.
player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would start on every NBA team.
But that
That
makes no
just tells
sense.
me that the top of the league has somewhat dropped. If somebody that can't handle basketball is an all NBA player,
And I think
that means the ceiling has come down for what an all NBA player is.
can't handle the basketball and don't take small shots to me. He don't
Not all
take
the time.
he don't take the small shots. But anyway, take them 2 out, right? Watch this number. Watch these numbers, right? And this the ranking of starters in the NBA. All right, point guards. He said Marcus Smart is 27 out of 30.
27 out of 30. He shouldn't be a starter.
All right, what's the other boy name? White. What's his first name? I always get the first name wrong.
I know you're talking.
Last name White. You got the little hair at the top.
Okay.
All right. They say.
Here you go.
The little hair. My bad, bro.
Here you go.
I ain't even gonna leave that man alone.
Hey, they say he 20. They say he 28. Right behind Marcus Smart.
Out of
Hey,
30.
Bert. That boy like, hey, Bert.
Oh man. Oh
That's
man.
Lee Street.
Oh man. They say he 28, Dante. Oh man. I'm trying to keep talking. They say he 28, Dante. All right. So now that's your starting backcourt.
Yep.
27 and 28
Without
out of 30. All right. Then they say Al Horford. They say the only person behind him is Kevin Love because Kevin Love don't only play 2 minutes in the game. So obviously he number 30. He said Al Horford 29 right before him.
I think they said at some point in the playoffs, Al Horford had taken his first free throw shot since like March 12th.
Bro, that's
Like in
insane.
the Heat series. That was his first. You're a power forward. It's your first free throw.
And now it makes sense.
You got to start over.
Now it makes sense. And I'm trying to. And this makes me,
Especially if you're a half court offense.
especially if you're a half court off, and this makes me want to go and start going through the league right quick and seeing. I want to go. I'm gonna start looking at them lists of who's ranked at what and why they're ranked where, and then go through the league and really see because some of these teams I might have higher than what they should be. Because I for sure y'all. I know y'all. I'm not by myself. I know Boston. To me, Boston was top 3 team in the East.
Every year.
I mean, it was top
Every
of the East
year.
for a minute.
Top 2.
Every year. Last 4-5 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
So is it Tatum and Brown hiding the deficiencies of the other team? Or is it
But that's a lot of times that's what
Yes.
that's what having superstars on your team supposed to do. Because
they ain't been paid yet. No, they had
No, I'm just saying.
He was
As
a
far
super-
as like,
a
that's
superstar
what
player,
you-
yeah.
superstar
But-
players. They both all-star players. We
But
know
I-
that for
yeah.
sure. They both all-star
Yeah.
players. You go down the list.
But you're supposed to load up before they get them big deals, though. You're supposed to bring in other
not
high dollar free agents to actually help them though
Danny-
before they hit the big deals.
Danny Ainge, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna make this take, but I'm gonna say it. Danny Ainge has set the Boston Celtics and Brad Stevens up for a time in the future.
Yeah.
Danny Ainge not only he drafted these people. He tanked for the picks, maneuvered to try to get all them picks. I know he did it because he's doing it now in Utah. He's doing the same exact MO in Utah. Danny Ainge did that, and then watch this. He knew what was coming. Boy, they gotta see. You gotta see 2-3 years ahead. He knew what was coming. Why you think Bob Myers getting out of there? He knew what was coming. You knew what was coming. So what he does? He say, I'm Brad Stevens. Look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get his GM job to you, like it's a promotion. Brad Stevens about to have a time now. You know why? Because if he got to figure out if they're gonna supermax Jaylen Brown and if they're gonna supermax Jason Tatum. You got 2 supermax players on the team. If you have 2 supermax players on the team, you're gonna be playing with the ball boys.
Because in 3 years, the tax you can't do luxury tax.
What we talking about?
And that's the part of the conversation that everybody forgetting.
They ain't set them
The
boys
CBA
up, man.
has changed. In 3 years, you're done.
Well, I forgot. We forgot about my boy Kimbo Walker.
Kimba. What was Kimba? All right, Dante, question for you real quick. I'm going to jump back in.
Kyrie. Who else? Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, we forgot about
Oh,
that.
They had
whole bunch of-
they had a bunch of point guards.
No, but can you win with a score first point guard? Can you win the championship with a score first
Score first point.
as your floor general? That's the good answer?
What do we say Steph is? I must have missed the conversation. What
His
do we?
game. That's what I said.
That's the
too
conversation,
yesterday.
yeah, that's
what Troy said today. But his game has evolved into more of a.
Do you say Steph is a?
If we saying James Harden is a score first point guard, no.
Yeah.
If we
James
saying
Harden-
Steph Curry is a
Is James Harden a score first
Yes.
Yes.
in Houston?
I don't know,
In
man.
Philly?
When he played for D'Antoni, D'Antoni made him a 15 assists a game guy, and he won the MVP that year.
And he was dropping 30.
And
But he was shooting 30.
and he was still getting to the line because he was
He was
still
shooting 30.
He was
because the
shooting
lines-
30 shots.
shooting free throws, though.
and 18
but he was
free
getting to the free
throws.
throw.
He was getting the free throw line.
But we were saying that too. Like just because you pass the ball and like average 15 assists or something like that, that doesn't necessarily to me make you like a floor general because. I mean, you just making the obvious pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way Chris Paul plays the game, it shows that he's a floor general because he put people in position and he makes them score the ball at their natural way of scoring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but James Harden, he breaking down the defense, kicking it out. That ain't gonna never win no championship.
I got a question about James Harden since we talking about him. All right, two questions. One question is from Brooklyn and then to Philly, what kind of point guard is he?
Injured. One that's missing the strip clubs.
I say you skipped New Jersey.
I think
Brooklyn.
in Philly,
I said what I said.
You said Houston.
no, Brooklyn.
No, I meant Brooklyn and Philly. My bad.
Brooklyn, the first year he got there, if Kyrie doesn't get hurt, they win in the championship. I'm sorry. Because he accepted the role of just being like a point guard.
So he got the capability. So what do y'all think he's strongest with?
So Harden was that point guard and Kyrie was really the two.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the
Yes,
argument
that
I was
was the
saying.
argument. That was the argument, but it still didn't work.
Kyrie not a point guard. Like people keep failing to
No,
realize that.
Kyrie is a two guard.
Right, he's a two guard.
That dresses as a point guard.
He-
Because
Yeah, right.
it's like you said, because of his height.
Right.
He just short.
You asked about Steph. Do you think
Because
Steph Curry?
on those Cavaliers teams, LeBron was a point guard.
100%.
Kyrie was a two guard.
This is the exact thing we're saying.
Yep.
So now, question: you asked about Steph. Do you say that Steph is selfish or selfless?
I say he's selfless.
That's the
I say
first.
I say he's selfless because of he took a backseat when Durant got there. Because we've seen it.
We did.
Because when Durant left, they still won last year. He turned it back up.
This
So he's able. He's
Yeah.
able.
this is the evolution of the
thing.
point guard. This is what we're
Steph
talking
Curry
about.
has done it.
He's done it, which has changed the league because now you're trying to get all these types of players. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get all these types of players, the same type of player. I saw somebody talking about online, like talking about, we can get a Steph Curry. You can't just get another Steph Curry. That is a I want to say it's an anomaly, but I know he worked at it. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, like you're not about to.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but that's the thing.
They thought Trae Young was that.
You're not gonna find that work ethic with nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
Matter of fact, I heard who you just said
Trae Young.
Ice Trae. Okay, I listened to a podcast where Ice Trae was supposed to. He was actually going to the same trainer that Steph Curry goes to in the offseason, right? I think he said Steph Curry takes off running at some kind of pace that is like 15 straight minutes, running up and down the court, getting a pass, hitting a shot, and going again.
Sheesh.
Trae Young quit after the first day.
Sheesh. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about.
He'll score.
Because that's what I would have said if I was
difference.
Trae Young. That'd have been.
That's my body type.
That's what I'm
That's
going.
who I shoot like.
I'm
That's
training
who I
with him
pattern
every
my
summer.
game like. But now I can't train.
I'm training him every summer.
Exactly.
What we talking about?
They ain't
Now
built
you
like
done
that,
got.
man.
I think Trey done got what 4 coaches fired? No.
They ain't built like that.
And they talking about moving him now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I guess after the 4th coach, I would hope you'd be like, maybe the coach is not the problem.
so I'm gonna get your take, Dante. Do you think you can win with a score first point guard?
So
we
saying
named
Steph
a bunch
not.
of them. Steph, we Troy say Steph is a score first, and I thought
Because Draymond is the facilitator
true,
of the team.
true.
Okay, so
but who's
Isaiah
who-
Thomas?
who-
Isaiah Thomas was score first point guard.
Yeah.
You think Isaiah Thomas will
What?
He
The boy
played with- he
averaged
played with a
20
bunch
he
of
averaged
defenders.
27
No,
points.
no, but I'm not talking about what
his court
I'm talking about what he can
vision.
score.
I say he played the other side of
Yeah,
the court.
yeah,
but
his
he was a
court
score first
vision-
point guard.
Because y'all got to realize he averaged what? What he averaged?
Like 27 points.
Yeah, Joe averaged 25.
Who?
Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumas.
So I think that's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Joe Dumas was considered a guard, huh?
He was two. He was
Two
two.
guards.
He was two.
Two guard.
He was two.
2 guards.
He was two. But you gotta say. But you got. So hold on. So all right. Was IT more of a score first point guard or floor general?
Who that? Oh,
IT.
Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah.
Score first.
I'm thinking IT is the thing, but other one.
Yeah, he was score first.
You think he scored first?
Yeah, I think more.
think he was a general, too.
When
I
I,
think he
when
was
I
a
think of
general.
floor generals, I'm thinking of John Stockton.
Right. We named
thinking
them.
of Steve
John.
Nash.
Yep. We named them.
named
We
them.
named Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
We named Jason Kidd. We named them.
Yeah, I'm thinking Jason Kidd.
I guess when I say
D
score
Rose.
first.
D Rose. What is D
Oh,
Rose?
D Rose definitely score first.
Go first.
Okay. So
Definitely
hold on.
score
But see,
the
he
general. You can't forget about the general
who's that?
for San Antonio.
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. Yeah.
Tony
Avery-
Parker.
Now,
Avery
do we say
Johnson.
that just because of size? Because what do we say Magic Johnson is?
Well, he
Floor general.
what
He-
we
to
me,
consider-
Magic Johnson, a floor general.
general.
He the point. He's a better point guard position too.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
everybody,
Anthony Hardaway
everybody we
Penny.
name is 6'2" and under.
Penny. Did y'all know Bob Cousy was 6'5"?
Yes,
Did not
I
know
didn't
that.
know
I
that.
did.
not
I ain't know till
Didn't-
that.
I thought all the guys
I
were
found out
little.
recently, but I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't. I found out recently too. I didn't.
I was like, golly, Bob Cousy was big.
So hold on.
He's like the first big going.
The epitome of a scoring guard is a score first guard. Once again, is Stevie Franchise. Marbury
Stevie Franchise.
is who else? We just said Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Okay, so is Steph that?
Russell Westbrook is one of them.
Is Steph that?
Definitely. It's Steph a school.
It's
first.
Steph in the same category
hold on,
as them.
If hold on,
He's not. He more of a floor general.
let's name, can we name 10? Let's see if we can get to 10. Let's see if we can get to 10 score first point guard.
What era are we talking about?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Like,
Okay,
Our,
so
life-
I'm-
our lifetime. Our lifetime.
Allen Iverson.
Hey, is AI a 1 or 2?
He was a 2 when they went to the
Eric
finals.
Snow.
Eric
Right.
Snow was the point guard.
So what we calling him though? What we calling AI? Let's make
Okay,
it.
well,
Let's make this
we'll
right
keep
now.
him at a 2. We'll keep
I
him at a
keep
2.
it.
We'll see
I
Eric
put him
Snow.
at the 2. Me.
So let's go.
Because he got his farthest with the Sixers, right?
Right.
They got to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Sixers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because no, they got to the finals.
They got to
got
the
the
finals. They
finals.
played the Lakers.
Step over to Ron Lucas.
Right. All right, so let's go. Derrick Rose. I'm gonna throw Trae Young because we just recently talking about him.
Okay.
Stevie Franchise, Stephon Marbury, Russell
Russell
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
We named another one. Brandon Jennings was one
Brandon
of
Jennings
them.
was nice.
Baron
Davis.
Davis.
What y'all consider Monte Ellis?
Let's go first.
Point guard.
Score first. Your point guard.
Yeah.
Score first. So let's just throw Monte in there. It's not ranking on the
Yeah,
best.
we not ranking. We just said
Yeah,
we
we
could
just
get
What do we
Score-
say Dame
get the 10.
Lillard is?
Dame and score first.
Score first.
Score first. So we got that's 10. I think it's
That
at 10.
That was relatively easy.
It's easy.
Okay. Now is Steph any one of them?
No.
We say who else we say was score
This game
first?
not similar.
We say Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Is he one of them?
No.
Because if they are the epitome of score first for us, right?
Bro,
Then-
Steph
then-
is a scoring first point guard. Why were you?
Is he? But
He
no,
start-
no.
he- I say he started off that way.
No, I'm
Yeah,
with you.
I'm with
you. Is he them?
Yeah.
Is he coming off and like I'm
We
about to
didn't
go?
say Harden just now.
James Harden.
We didn't.
didn't.
So you put Steph in the same category with Steve franchise. Steve Francis.
Because
Not the game. I know the game is different, but just like
Yep.
I'm going to wow. I'm not passing the ball nothing.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't say that with Steph.
I
I can't say that with Steph just because
when-
I've seen him. Hold on,
Even
Troy.
even when Steph passes the ball, he runs around and
To
gets
get the ball back. No, but that's
But that's
But
the
that's
offense.
selfless.
he running the
That's
offense.
selfless because
Because he can stay in one spot and watch the ball.
Because
I'm
when he
a-
running
let me-
around, he could draw 2 men when he hit that corner.
I
Somebody
know-
gonna pop out on him.
I know
So then you
Draymond
get the
passing
easy
the
dunk.
ball.
I know Draymond
saying,
is the. I
that's
know
selfless to
Draymond.
me.
I know Draymond can facilitate, and he's the heart of that team. I know he's the grit. But Draymond don't really be bringing the
Reggie
ball
a one
down
or
like
two?
that. Reggie was a 2.
2.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Reggie was a 2.
Bucket.
No, Mark Jackson. I'm tripping.
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Reggie need to give all his props running off the screen the other day to Mark Jackson. Mark was giving it to him. And them Davis boys,
And Rick Smits.
Rick Smith's boy.
Smiths. Davis brothers.
Well, y'all
Lot-
know it was
lot
a
of
bucket.
video game
Yeah,
days, boy.
I'm up playing video game, but you know it was a bucket. Chris Mullins. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Brandon Roy.
With the left hand. We talked about Brandon Roy earlier, bro. We
Roy.
sure.
Brandon Roy was such a bucket.
That shows how much we were talking about in that show. He come in and say that.
Brandon Roy, who old boy used to play for the Knicks? Golly.
Allen Houston.
Allen Houston.
Allen.
My God.
Number 20.
Allen Houston.
Allen Houston.
Latrell.
Latrell,
Yeah.
yes.
Spree.
Latrell Sprewell was a problem, bro.
Bruh.
Boy, you remember the
With
Spree
Golden
rims? Remember the
State
rims?
and- Bro.
But the rims would be
Cat got his own
$15,000,
name.
boy.
Hey, bro.
He got his own rims, Jerb.
Hey, that's why I wanted to add. Like, as far as brands go, like under Jordan, like Spreewell had them, the spinners.
Spinner the spinners.
The spinners was out here. In
Oh, the
these-
spinners still here.
everywhere.
I think I saw some spinners recently.
No, I'm saying the shoes, the spinners.
Oh, the spinners, yeah, with the shoe, yeah, with the spinners on the
The
side.
shoes was
yeah.
out here.
Yeah, they was.
Shoes
They
was out
was.
here.
I knew a cat who had those.
Okay, big.
They
big,
moving?
Big. All right, what's a bigger brand? All right, we got Jordan. He's on his own, right?
Big
but
baller
then you,
brand.
But then you, big baller brand. We already talked about him and Lonzo Neal.
Lonzo.
But boy, you know we be linked up, bro. Because I think saying the same stuff. All right, question: what was bigger, the spinners, the pennies?
Oh no, pennies got
Hold on,
that.
I got four of them.
Okay, all right.
Spinners, pennies, them patent leather Grand Hills. Those
tough, bro.
those pennies Grand Hills have a special place in my life. I've told the story several times.
Grand Hills was tough.
Y'all ready? Hold on, y'all ain't ready. The Reebok pumps.
The pumps.
Who pumps?
The pumps.
God,
The pumps, bro.
Did y'all
good.
anybody
With
y'all had a
the
pair of pumps?
Yep.
I had a
Yep.
pair.
I had two pair. The
I
black
had a
ones
pump,
and the
boy.
white
I pumped
ones.
them things up on my shoe. They put that
Golly.
had my foot
Ankle
tight up in that
beat,
shoe, boy.
Ankle blues and blood. Feet be tingling.
Talking about I'm about to jump higher.
You ain't going
Can't even
nowhere.
feel my feet. How am I jump?
But I was looking for that little button on the side.
Yeah, bro. Them pumps, bro.
But y'all remember British
boy,
Nights?
turd.
Yeah,
Remember British Nights?
BKs all
Yes,
day,
sir.
bro.
Yeah, but them British Nights, LA Gear.
Talking about one.
Yeah,
Say, bro.
Them light up LA
Light
Gear.
ups going playing hide and go seek in the dog with.
Bro,
over.
light up LA Gear.
Done. You done. The kids still be rocking them.
They still be rocking them,
The-
bro.
the little young kids still be rocking
thinking they
them.
doing something new. Ain't that something?
I want. Then what else they got? They got the little wheels on the bottom.
The
The little
Shaqs was called
Nah, the
Hypnotize.
Heelys.
The Shacks?
It was called Hypnotize.
I-
They had the big like hypnosis thing with him doing his
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
his signature
I seen
dunk,
them.
two hand
I
dunk.
heard Shaq on Reebok.
He owned Reebok, the whole place?
That's what I heard too.
Y'all heard that too?
I heard that.
Oh, he might.
I heard that too.
I mean,
Forever,
he own
Forever
enough
21.
businesses.
Forever 21. He got a bunch of stock almost on there.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Yeah, Shaq
be doing his thing.
Shaq
man.
doing his thing.
Yeah, Shaq
right,
in
on
the
the
business.
business side.
Shout out to Shaq, man. We'll get Shaq on the show.
Man, who's some other lost to the time, the ravages of time shoe wear, man, that we used to love.
Them T-Max.
The franchises was good. The
T-Mac,
T-Max was dope.
the franchises.
Remember
the
them,
Starberries.
The Starberries.
The ones from China.
Them all day, all night Kobe.
Boy, I had
Yeah,
some
the fi-
strawberries. Boy,
the
them things
strawberries
ain't
were
last.
$5.
Ain't
Oh,
last
yeah.
a week.
No, oh, y'all, we sleep. We sleep.
No Kobe's, man.
We sleep.
Them all day, all night Kobe,
the
boy.
opposite.
Harachis?
The AIs, bro.
They
Oh,
still
Hirachi's
relevant.
still rocking.
Yeah.
I
Hirachi's
got
still
some
rocking.
Hirachis at the
Harachis
crib.
and the question and the
I
answers.
bought my old lady some Hirachis. She ain't know
Bro.
what was going on.
When,
I said, girl, you don't know what's going on.
when Allen Iverson came out
You
with the
have been
question and
officially
answer,
blessed.
Just walk with confidence.
the 2-pack question and answer.
Yep.
Bro, yeah,
Yep.
dog.
Yep.
Yeah, dog.
Yep.
Talk about beg my mom for that.
Bro,
Didn't get it, but I begged.
You know, once you,
I never had a
Patrick
pair.
Ewins.
I never had
I
a
couldn't
pair.
understand them suitcase Jordans.
Came in a silver case.
Bro, I couldn't understand them at first, bro.
No,
like when I was younger, I was
no.
like, bro, I'm not standing in line for that.
No.
That
I got 'em.
suitcase,
I had them.
it was dope, but I couldn't
I had
understand
'em.
them. Like, dog,
I don't know. I had them.
suitcase. What it was street? It was street. It was street.
Hey, you know what
I
one?
don't remember what it was. I don't know. I remember how I got them. I think I got a homeboy. I got them.
Yeah.
Trail,
But,
you want
but
to
you know
know?
what's sad? I don't know where they at right now.
You want to know the only time I thought about jacking you, Trail?
Wait, what?
What?
He said he's standing with me. Now. He in the van with me. Dante on tour with me. We in the van. He like, as soon as we put this thing in park, I'm getting them
Only
shoes
time I
out
Got
this bar.
it. Hey, what size the bills,
Only time I thought
homie? What size them is?
Hey, your side.
the only time I thought about jacking you, them floral LeBrons came out.
Oh, bro. Yeah, bro.
The ones that look like the carpet in the church. That
Oh, no, you talking about them KDs. Yeah, I think you talking about them KDs. 'Cause I
Yeah,
had
them KDs,
Yeah,
the floral
yeah.
ones.
I had them joints on the other night.
Yeah, I was about to.
In baby class, the
Stick
boy
up.
said, "Man, fresh shoes, man, fresh shoes."
He know
I
what
still
they
got
was.
them things. I'm looking at them things right now. I know where they sitting at in the house right now.
Shoes, bro.
Bro, what y'all thought about like the Jordan Fusion?
Oh, I bought them though. I bought some.
bought 'em?
I had some black, purple, and white ones. And I swear to God, I was wearing J's though.
I don't know the dude on
KD's and
TikTok.
Kyrie's was dope.
He said, "Yeah,
They were.
I remember when you used to wear them Jordan Fusion. You thought you was fire too."
I see that boy on the internet.
Them
Boy,
Jordan
be going
Fuses,
on.
man. Them Jordan
That's
Fuses.
what be going
I'm
on.
trying to think of what other shoes, man. God, dog, bro. There's so many of them, bro.
Remember them? What the one Scottie Pippen used to
Oh,
wear?
the
The
Charles
big air
Barkley's.
on the
The
side.
Charles Barkley's.
Oh, them big ass, the big ass,
air on
yeah,
the
the
side.
big. What did you call
yeah,
them?
yeah.
Them things
What they used to
hard.
call them though? What their name was?
I think that was the Scottie Pippens.
They was Scotty, the ad with the big.
Yeah,
They
airs,
still
yeah, the
selling
big
those,
airs,
yeah.
Charles Barkley's.
Charles
They
Barkley.
still fire.
Yeah.
Oh, King Griffey Jr. used to have some shoes too.
Yes, he did.
But let me tell you something about Ken Griffey Jr., bro.
Bro, you don't get too many sports outside of basketball that can move shoes. Like the people that I remember.
Bo
that can
Jackson.
move- Bo Jackson moved shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Vick moved them cleats.
He
Michael
did.
Vick, I'm telling
He
you about
did.
Michael Vick moved them
Yeah.
cleats.
He
Everybody.
did.
I was a defensive lineman. I bought them cleats.
Bro,
did.
everybody had them. Everybody had
He
them. All
did.
colors.
The zip ups. Oh, thing was cold, boy. When it came out that Michael Vick Experience commercial,
That was a wrap.
that was OV.
I got one more, and I'm retiring from this. You remember them? Deion Sanders prime time.
Oh, my
Sheesh.
With the
goodness,
gold, with the hints of gold on
Yeah,
them.
boy. Yes.
The flex, yes.
Yes.
Boy, I thought
That was so hard.
I thought I made it, boy. I had a white. Remember that jersey, Dante? That white Dion jersey. It was a cowboy jersey.
Yeah.
Had
yeah.
my autograph too, boy. I thought I had made
Yeah.
it, boy. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know why I said, boy. No, that's when
When he came down?
No, I'm about to tell. No, I got it from somewhere. But I'm about
Oh,
to tell y'all. I'm about to take y'all somewhere. You ready? Since we talking about it, you remember throwbacks?
Yeah.
The
But
jersey.
the
Mitchell and
throwbacks, yeah, boy.
Mitchell and Ness, boy.
Boy, I dropped about
Every
$2,000 on jerseys, boy.
Every summer.
Over the
Every
time,
summer,
bro.
yeah.
Boy, I spent $400. Boy, I remember I was going to Atlanta with my dog. Shout out to Jeremy, man.
Buying high school jerseys.
We went, they went, we netted them out with the Air Force Ones,
Right,
and they
yeah.
doing all that's going on. Jagged Edge, all them out, bro. And I remember I spent $400 on a Minneapolis. Y'all remember that baby blue
MPLS.
Minneapolis?
Yep.
The MPLS.
Yeah, boy, because I saw one of them on the music video,
Yep,
boy.
yep.
I went and dropped 400. I dropped 400 on that.
Country grammar video. You heard me?
Yo, I got a Shaq or a Pete Matt throwback right now in the closet. Yeah, boy.
Man, just go ahead on frame. Man, go ahead on frame that. Man,
Man, I'm about to go frame that
go
thing,
frame
bro.
that, man.
Shout out my dog Tim, man. I remember he went and pick up that. Boy, I'm talking about. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at him like, you about to spend all this money on this jersey,
Bruh.
That KG high school jersey.
Bro, sure did, dog. Boy, yeah, boy. And my high school jersey coming in. Who played Laney? Somebody played Laney High, something like that.
Laney was Kobe.
Yeah, boy. Them jerseys was
33.
going, boy. Them jerseys was going, boy. I got some jerseys in my closet right now.
Frame them. Frame them.
Frame them up, boy.
Frame 'em up, man.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy,
I had a
bro.
Washington Bullets jersey, boy. I ain't-
I don't even know if you can say that on the air, boy.
Why would I jersey so much, boy?
Hey, them boys had me wearing. I had to wash. I did too. I had to wash the Bullets jersey, and I got them Air Force Ones. They put the Burberry on there with the. But
They be sewing it on there, huh?
matter of fact, I ordered the pat them, and they ain't never come in. These.
Man, they
What's up with them shoes?
They came out. They came out with them the football ones though, like the long sleeve joints. And I was sweating my
Yeah, no,
during the summer trying to rock that
them long
jump, bro.
sleeve in the summertime.
That Ray Nitschke number 66 Packers jersey
Oh my God,
with
bro!
some white forces.
Watch it the
Bruh.
next 5 years, all that come back.
It's all gonna come
Yeah,
back,
I'm
and I'm gonna be right
in
there
my
with
closet.
them. I'm gonna say, look in the closet. What you trying to do?
That's it.
What you trying to do? I'm gonna be right there. So the consensus, you can't win with a score first point guard.
No.
I agree.
Unless
And-
you,
and then
unless,
y'all-
unless you have a floor general on the floor.
Unless you're a floor general already, y'all can jump in the comments and tell us what it is. You know what I'm saying? What you
What if
think?
you have a score first point guard, but you got somebody like Jokic
Well, that's what we saying.
that control the game?
Well, I think that's what's happening now.
Yeah.
With Jamal.
But
Even though you're a
but
point guard, you're not the facilitator.
But Jokic
Right.
the point guard.
Jokic is a point guard.
So you're not winning with a score first point guard.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because he the facilitator.
He the
You gotta have a facilitator.
So,
The only anomaly I'm seeing right now that we just up in the air about is probably Steph.
Yeah, that's the only one because I don't know if we count him as score force or not.
I don't because they gonna win without Draymond.
I agree.
So we didn't seen them win a championship when Draymond wasn't one of the 5 best players on the team.
What?
I don't know, guys.
What?
I don't know if I agree
What
with
are
you
you
guys.
talking about?
I don't know. I can see I can see where we're coming from a game
What are you
perspective and
saying?
from a stat perspective and from a game
better put some
perspective.
respect on my
Not just
man
game,
name,
but
I respect Draymond,
But I don't know.
I just think they can win without him.
I don't know if you take Draymond off of that team.
I think he'd be the 5th best player. If I'm thinking about for all of their championships, I think he was the least he's been as a 5th best player. Iggy, Steph, Clay, KD. He was behind them.
But they had no. But the best player based on what? And that's what I'm asking for.
Because they relied, them
it's-
first couple
and I agree.
championships, they relied on Draymond.
I agree with the game. I agree that Draymond has the least game on the team, right? As far as offensive game. But the intangibles, brother, they ain't got no stats for.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can say he might have been, but who had the most heart on the team on that KD team?
Draymond.
He's always been the one with the most heart on every one of the teams that they played on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. Like I don't quite know.
He did the dirty work, bro.
Yeah, I don't quite know if I'm 50-50 on that. I'm 50-50 on they can win without him.
So
because if you take him off that team against Boston, Boston beats them.
Yep. Absolutely.
Boston beats them.
He figured out about Jaylen Brown. He the one said, "Oh, he can't go left."
Yeah. Boston beats him.
So
Now and that depends on who you take out and put on too. You know what I'm saying?
because the salary is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna get somebody good
Right.
for that salary that you paying.
I know what they need to do too. In the off season, they need to be trying to go after Jeremy Grant.
You nice too. He'll fit.
They need to go after Jeremy Grant in the off season because
It
he's a free agent.
ain't
If
that easy.
if Draymond don't come back, they ain't gonna be the same though.
Yeah,
I know
it
y'all
ain't that
saying about
easy because it's the system in which they play. Like even when Steph and Clay went down, Draymond was teaching all those other guys how they gonna have to play.
It's
inside
IQ,
the
man.
system.
It's IQ too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, to
Because you can
your
put
point, Troy.
you put Draymond Grant in that situation. He's gonna try to. A lot of these dudes be trying to
He gonna
make
try to get
themselves
him.
the man.
Yeah,
He gonna try to get him.
Right.
To your point, Troy. Oh no, I know we said Joe Lacob, retired because y'all think he sees something coming down the pipe.
By Miles.
I think he hit my Bob Myers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not Joe Lacob. I'm thinking more along the fact that, like for the last 3 years, where your draft picks at? James Wiseman off the team, gone, traded,
This is true.
right? Like
You think they're making themselves down?
I
Or
think
they mutually parting ways?
I'm like, hey, you can leave,
Right.
or we could take
Or
you
we
out.
could take you out. Right. No, that's true. Wiseman, who else?
Because I mean, if you saying like
They messed up. They
like
should've-
Draymond is a teacher, right? Mm-hmm. We know Wiseman could ball,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm. Then is it a disconnect between Wiseman and Dre, or you just
Could have been
you screwing up the draft?
disconnect with Dre and Poole.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Yeah.
No,
They
it
messed
was-
up though. They should have drafted LaMelo.
Yeah, they should have, but
They should've-
Wiseman
yeah, they should've.
Wiseman was
All
he a
day.
talented he a talented basketball player, but he didn't have I don't think he had a high IQ. And that's like Draymond even said that there's a play one time Draymond was telling him to keep running. And he's so looking for the ball that he don't realize that he can beat his man just down the court. And Draymond said, "I'm gonna get the ball to you. Just keep running." It's simple things like that these guys don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what made that team, that Golden State team that won that many games so special, because you had a lot of smart basketball players on
Yeah,
that
it's
team.
true.
You had like Andrew Bogut, smart basketball player. David Lee, smart basketball player. They wasn't
David
like
Lee.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't like
He was killing them in New York.
they was all stars, but it wasn't nobody you gonna build your team around. Like, you feel me? But they all fit together because they were just smart basketball players, bro, and they were selfless.
Yeah, I kind of blame, and I feel like it's about to happen with Wemby. What I'm about to say, I kind of blame because I think he can be a good player, but I think it's the hype, because James Wiseman had that hype, not Wemby hype. He didn't have Wemby hype.
I'm saying,
But he
very
had-
few outside of LeBron that Wemby hype.
He didn't have Wemby hype, but he had stretch five type hype. They were talking about him like he was gonna start dribbling and doing stuff too. So the hype makes you think that when you get drafted high to the Golden State Warriors. What he drafted what? Wiseman's what, one?
He won because Golden State had a terrible year that year.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get drafted number one to Golden State after a terrible year. What are you thinking about yourself? I don't care what they say when you come in there. I don't care who you coming in there with. You thinking
I'm the missing piece.
I'm the next level of what this team is about to do. No, you're not. Steph is still here, son.
Yeah.
But that's what Joe Lacob was saying. He's saying we're building the future and the present at the same time. He was the one talking about they light years ahead.
Right.
So when you draft me, okay, I must be Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity.
Yeah, right. To infinity and beyond, dog. Like
No, that's the
you
truth.
saying that we're a lot.
And see,
our,
and that's
so
and
you
that's the
put my
exact
head
problem.
up.
That's the exact problem. So now your what you did ruins. You spoil your player.
Yep.
And
Before
now
you
they
even
don't.
got there.
And now they don't develop like you should. Like you
running-
should.
he's
He's
running the court.
Buzz Lightyear.
Pump that man.
Oh
I do better.
man,
I think better behind the camera.
Right.
he getting them, man. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. I think that there's gonna be an evolution of the point guard even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In different type. But we'll see. I don't know who are your elite point guards in the league right now. Go. It's so hard for me to name elite people
Elite
right
point
now.
guards?
It's hard for me to name elite players in the league right now. Besides the one that we've been naming for the last 10 years.
De'Aaron Fox.
I think De'Aaron Fox is
man.
gonna take that jump.
You think De'Aaron Fox is an elite point guard?
I think he's gonna take that
Do
jump.
we care if it's
We
floor
talking about
general
right
score
now?
first?
Huh?
Do we care if it's floor general score first?
What is he?
Who?
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Troy,
Yeah,
Dante.
De'Aaron Fox
We
is
already
shooting.
talked about it.
Score.
He'll score.
You say that too, the swag? Yeah, score first? Okay. Do y'all think he elite?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Because
Yeah, he been. I mean,
both ends. He played
what
both
he about
ends.
5 years in the league now?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
he
4-5
played
years in the
both
league.
ends.
He's still young. I think he's elite.
Like
He
my
got
man,
it.
my
He
man,
got
my man really.
I don't know.
He got it.
He did it. I did not.
He might be
expect-
top 5 in the league right now. But
What we
elite.
saying? Young point guards. We're not talking about the whole entire.
If he
Y'all
top
saying
10,
elite
I'm
right now.
he
Y'all saying
10.
top 5 in the league right now. There's a difference now. I'm talking about elite players.
If he was on the Lakers, would they be in the finals?
Do you consider Steph elite?
No.
Yes.
Listen.
Is De'Aaron Fox as elite?
If De'Aaron Fox,
if-
if De'Aaron
I'm saying
Fox
it's a
was
big
on the
separation
Lakers,
between 1 and
would the
5.
Lakers be in the finals right now?
Say it again.
If De'Aaron Fox was on the Lakers, would the Lakers be in the finals right now?
Absolutely.
Great question.
Absolutely.
That's elite, yo.
Yeah, but he still
he stepped up Brian game.
No, but he still
Like-
been playing. He still been playing with Brian. AD.
But he would have been doing. He would have been doing him what Murray doing. He would have been doing what Murray doing. He would have offset Murray.
We would have said he's elite.
But they say Murray is.
I don't think Murray elite.
They say Murray is.
Do y'all put Murray in the same category as Steph?
No.
I don't put nobody out.
No.
As far as point guards go.
Okay, hold on. All right.
No.
Okay,
don't put nobody in the same category as Steph.
Who's elite? I'm talking about elite. I'm not talking about top 5, 10 right now in the league right now. I'm talking about elite.
Well, then Steph. Then the conversation over.
Yeah, just who could play in any era all
That's
time.
boring. That's boring
That's
podcasting.
elite.
though. We got to name.
Yeah.
We got to
That's
go top
elite.
5.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. I have trouble naming elite players right now. Like I have trouble because I'm about to say name the elite point guards. There are none.
But if you count them elite for this year, you see what I'm saying? Are we
I mean, it's a
looking
slide-
at?
it's a
You
slide
see what I'm
reality,
saying?
man.
Are
It's
we
like-
talking about for what we used to seeing?
But who the best point guards in the league right now? Like right now.
De'Aaron Fox is one of them.
De'Aaron Fox. Okay. Steph, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray.
Dame.
We're gonna name
Dame.
10. Name 10. Dame.
But that's
Trey. Yeah, Trey.
10. That's third in the
That's
league.
third of the
That's
league.
I
Yeah.
name
So we name
top five.
Let's go
top
7.
5. Steph.
Let's
Let's
go
go 7.
7.
All right.
Let's go
Top
7.
5. 1 is Steph. Got to be.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all putting De'Aaron 2?
A Fox.
Oh, we
Not putting them
we
two.
listen them? No, don't
No,
list them.
let's go.
Don't list them. I don't know. That's kind of hard.
That's
That's kind of hard to
let's
list
go,
them in
'cause
order.
y'all-
No,
I ain't
just
gonna lie.
in
Hold on,
order.
let me talk to y'all.
He's saying in order.
No, let
Yeah,
me.
Trey
Y'all
saying
heavy
in
on
order.
De'Aaron right now.
What
Y'all
Jimmy
heavy on
is?
the De'Aaron spread right now. I
No,
ain't that heavy
man.
on
We
it.
saying Jimmy a 2?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy too. I'm talking point guards.
Jimmy or 2. Luka.
It's Luka.
But I wouldn't. But it's
Now, you
hard
want
to
to talk
put him in
about score
order.
first point guard.
It's hard to put him in
Score
order.
always point guard. He's a score first and last, alpha and omega point guard. This boy.
Dame Lillard.
Okay, hold on. Order. I need order.
Okay, so we
go
go from 7 to 1 or 1 to 7.
1 to 7.
I can't-
What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to? We go 7 to 1. Is that
All right.
easier?
I'm saying
Or you gonna go
one,
top to
man.
bottom.
Just-
1 Steph, big gap.
All right.
2.
Luka or Dame? You take Luka over Dame?
Yeah, the gap's smaller if it's Luka too. The gap's smaller. There's a gap, but it ain't that big with Steph.
Yeah, I'll say
Scoring is for scoring.
2. Yeah,
It's tough.
I'll
bro.
say 2 Luka.
Come on, 2 Luka. Come on, 3.
Then Dame.
3 Dame.
Dame 3. All right.
All right. 4.
So y'all take Luka over Dame? Y'all build a franchise? Yeah, well, okay. Yeah,
He
probably
younger.
so,
He
yeah.
younger. Right
Yeah,
now,
that's a dumb
he's
question.
so
They
younger.
got it.
Yeah. If they the same age,
So
I'm
think
taking
about
Dame.
boy out of New York. Knicks.
Jalen Brunson?
I don't know about top 7. Kind of tough.
Jalen showed me some stuff.
All right.
He
What
ended up
about,
being out in New York, though.
what about Mitchell for the Cavs?
I don't feel like Donovan Mitchell a point guard.
You know?
I feel like what's the name of the point guard over there? Not Okoro. Okoro's the
Garland.
Yeah, Garland, the point guard.
Okay.
I feel like Donovan Mitchell too.
All right.
To me, because I feel like you're two at the Jazz because Mike Conley was running one.
Mike Conley was running one.
But what does he categorize as? I don't know.
I think a 2.
Okay.
I think a 2.
But
Hey, what we got? We got Steph, Luka, Dame.
yeah, and then
We got 4 more.
Oh, Darren Fox.
Fox. I'll give you Fox 4.
Yep. That's a good
Jamal Murray, where you at?
You got to be coming up.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
What y'all consider LaMelo
Oh,
Ball
no,
as? What y'all consider LaMelo Ball as?
LaMelo at 1.
He a 1. He gonna be in the top 7 then.
Yeah.
If he a 1, he in the top 7. He
I
might be
really- y'all
7.
healthy? Really?
When he
He
healthy?
might be 7.
Yo, I think LaMelo got the highest ceiling out of all of them. I watched that boy make
He
some
gotta stay healthy,
passes.
man. That's a
Yeah. So we need
And
one
he got
more.
to get out
then.
of Charlotte.
that's ability. Is
Yeah,
a
he
got
gotta
out
get
of
out of
Charlotte.
Charlotte. We need one more then. So cause that's 6 on.
Who?
Yeah.
Ja?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Y'all just don't like Ja, bro.
All right, cool. All right, cool. In the league right now, all right, cool. In the league right now, cool. Push jumper.
7th in the league.
Y'all know what I'm about to say, push jumper.
He gave you 7th.
But is he not a point guard though?
He
a 2.
is. No, he's a point guard. No, he's a point guard.
I don't know.
He's
I
a
don't
point
know.
guard.
Desmond Bain ain't the point guard.
I
He's a
think,
point
I
guard.
think I put
Yeah,
Ja. I think I
Bain.
put Ja over Darren Fox. Honestly,
That's fine. That's fine.
I put.
That's not crazy to say. I was just saying he top 7. 7?
So James Harden in there with nobody. Y'all
Not-
just
not
no
now.
James, no James.
Not now.
Say, bro, I'm just realizing that team is built terrible in Memphis.
That
He was
team
built
is
hard.
built-
That team is
It's like
built
a bad
terrible.
built
John
chick.
Moran is
It's
not
like a
no
bad
point
built
guard.
chick.
He is not a point
It's
guard,
built
bro.
bad.
Built terrible.
It's built bad like a bad bitch shit. Like, yeah.
Oh man! Shout out to all the cats.
Top heavy little ankles.
Getting strippers pregnant.
Oh.
Did you see that, Dante?
No. Who?
You gonna want to
Yeah,
trade him?
yeah.
We'll show you.
Your boy got a baby.
Yeah, your
mama
boy.
now. And she about 5-6 years older than him.
New Orleans finest.
Cheesed out. He cheesed out. Now he like
I
this.
know. I know. It nose wide open. God dog it.
Both of them got a belly. Never mind.
Oh man. Oh, hey y'all, this has been the Evergreen Pod. We've had a good time tonight. Turn the music on, EJ. Turn the music
Hello.
on. Turn the music on, EJ. Turn the
We
music
talking about goals, man. We talking about we skipped right over McCollum.
Who? McCullum?
Hey, what y'all think?
Is he? But McCullum was a 2.
He ain't really a point guard.
He probably play. He play.
He a
But
point
see, he
guard now.
playing point
He
now.
playing point now.
Is he?
Yeah, he a point guard for the Pels. He the point guard.
Because he was playing 2 with Dame, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy that
There's somebody we sleeping on,
that's
y'all.
crazy that we saying Brunson and he was with Luka, and you saying McCullum and he was with Dame.
Right.
Wondering why these people don't be winning.
Man, what about D'Lo, man?
Oh man.
Top 30.
Bye.
All right, y'all. We out. The Evergreen Pod. We out, y'all.